Now, today we are going to take two topics, very important topics. See, quality over quantity. We could have taken 20 topics also, 50 topics also, but let's solve some real problems of our life. There are two topics which keep on coming time and again, time and again. People are writing me mails about that topic. People are asking questions through personal message. Every time these two topics come up with majority of the people. And if you have not raised this question yourself, probably you have not done it, but somewhere you feel that these are problems that are related to your life also. So today we'll be covering these two problems. The first one is, people ask me this question all the time, that Akash, we start things. It's not that we don't take action. We start things, but we are not able to remain consistent on those things. We lose interest very soon. Something else takes our attention. We are not able to remain consistent. How do we maintain that consistency? How do we make sure that we keep on doing until our goal is achieved? We keep on doing until we become fit. We keep on doing until we become rich. We keep on doing until we master it. How do we do it? How many of you have this question in your mind? That this is your problem. Just a second. That this is my problem, Akash. I am also facing this problem. I have seen this problem with me a lot of times. Well, let me tell you, no one wants to be consistent. It's not that someone wakes up and says, oh, I want to be a very consistent person. No one wants to be consistent. Some people are like shocked. They think, no, people want to be consistent. No, people don't want to be consistent. Consistency is difficult. Consistency involves a lot of boredom. Consistency involves a lot of pushing, forcing yourself. Consistency involves a lot of sacrifice. Consistency requires a lot of resourcefulness. Consistency requires energy. Consistency requires creativity. So we don't want to be consistent. No one wants to be consistent. Your favorite YouTuber doesn't like being consistent. Your favorite cricketer doesn't like being consistent. Consistency is something we don't desire in our life. It is something that we have to do. It is something that we have to follow. It's a rule of success. It's a law of success that you need to be consistent if you want to be successful. If you want to achieve your outcomes, you want to be consistent. If you want to be really famous, you need to be consistent. So why are some people able to be consistent and others not? Well, the first reason for that is, people who are consistent, they also don't like consistency, but they like, or you can say love, the outcome that will come out of that consistency. How many of you are with me till here? They love the outcome. They're looking forward to that outcome that will come out of that consistency. They don't like being at the gym consistently every day, but they like that what kind of a body I will make, or what kind of friendships I will make in the gym. That's the reason people do gym. Talk to anyone who has been into gym, who has been into running, who has been into, sports. They are not just playing sport for the sport itself. They are playing sport because now they have built a good group there, friendships there, family friendships there. So hence it has become part of their routine. It has become part of their life. So don't focus on, oh, I need to be consistent. Yeah, definitely. But that should not be your single point of focus, that consistency. No, rather change the approach. Start getting towards the outcome that you want in your life. What is that outcome? Oh, I want to be really fit. So when that fitness is something that you desire a lot, then automatically that vehicle to become fit, you will have to choose. So we always choose the best possible choice that we have in our life. This is what I truly believe. We always choose the best possible choice that we have. Now, some people say, no, but I am an alcoholic. My uncle was an alcoholic. Was that best possible choice? Yeah, for them, yes. In that mindset, yes. If you are not consistent, if you're not going every day to whatever you want to go for walks, you're not consistent, you want to make videos, you're not consistent, you want to write blogs every day, you are not consistent, you want to post on social media, you're not consistent, whatever it is in your life that you want, you're not consistent, that means that desire is not strong enough to pull you towards it. You're okay left out. You're okay without that desire. How many of you are getting me what I'm saying here? Now, some people are not okay. Some people are hungry. Some people are desperate. They want what they want. It's uncompromisable for them. They want money. They want to be rich. They want to buy one property every month. Not every month, probably every month also. Every year they want to make one property. Whether it's commercial, whether it's retail, whether it's residential, whether it's mixed use, whether it's virtual, whether it's physical, whether it's lockable, whether it's a plot, sorry, whether it's a plot, whether it's a farmland, it's an agricultural land, it's a studio apartment, it's a vacation home. They want to build one property every year. If money allows, if time allows, they want even more, 2, 3, 5 every year, but at least one they want every year. Now, they are consistent in their work because their desire pulls them. The desire to build a property every year is pulling them. That's why they are consistent. They are not consistent because they like consistency. How many of you got what I'm trying to say here? Type yes if you have understood. If you have understood that consistency in itself has no emotions attached. And mostly the emotions which are attached to consistency are negative. So if you will say, I need to be consistent, I need to be consistent, I need to be consistent, you'll feel bad. You'll feel broken. You'll feel it's boring. Rather than being consistent, you need to start thinking about the outcome that you want. That yes, yeah, I want that higher level of super consciousness. That's why you will meditate every day. Why will anyone meditate every day? It's so boring, right? How many of you have meditated at least once in your life? Type me in the chat box if you have meditated at least once. You've tried, at least once you've tried. It's so boring. So why would anyone meditate? Especially in the beginning, it's very boring. For the first 10, 15, 20 days, 30 days, it's so boring because nothing happens, You feel nothing when you meditate. Then why would anyone want to meditate every day? Not because they like consistency, because they feel it's their understanding, it's their belief that by meditating every day, I will be able to tap into my super consciousness. I will be able to become more focused. I will be able to take better decisions. I will be able to increase my frequency. I will become more objective in my life, in my approach. My fulfillment levels will increase. That's why they are meditating. That's why. So we should increase that feeling, that desire to find super consciousness, to become objective, to become a better decision maker. We need to increase those feelings. Until that those feelings are increased, meditation is a pain. Consistency is a pain. So wherever you want to build a consistency, suppose you want to make videos every day. Now, don't think about making videos and every day. Think why making video every day is important for you. What will it give you? Oh, if I'll make that, I'll be able to increase my influence. More people will know me. Or I'll become famous. Increase the feeling, emotion of that. And consistency is hard. It's hard in the beginning. Accept that. If it feels hard on a day-to-day basis, now, suppose today you don't feel like meditating, it's difficult, then understand it's supposed to be hard. It's hard. In the few beginning repetitions, you have to push yourself. You have to force yourself. You know, have you seen that movie? Any movie? Have you seen Dangal? That Amir Khan movie? The girls don't want to wake up in the morning. They don't want to work out in the morning. But the father every day is very strict and they're pushing them. Father is pushing them in the beginning. But after a certain point of time, the routine comes. The standard comes. The lifestyle comes. Then you can't imagine not meditating. Then you can't imagine not working out. Then you can't imagine not cycling. Then you can't imagine speaking in front of a camera to a lot of people, one to many. Then you can't imagine a life without that. Then you don't have a choice because it has become a routine, it has become a lifestyle. But until it becomes a habit, it becomes a lifestyle, it's very difficult. And let me tell you one more secret. It's heartbreaking, that secret. Huh? Can I tell you one heartbreaking secret? Can I break your heart on a Thursday? September and Thursday? Most of the people will never be consistent. Heartbreaking, right? Most of the people will never be. And can I tell you one more heartbreaking secret? It's going to get worse for the future generations. It's going to get worse for the future generations, my friend. It's not going to get any better. How many of you have seen that our parents, like a generation which was before us, they were more consistent easily? Right? Me, if you have felt this, that they were able to be consistent here without any problem. They were able to wake up, they were able to do whatever they want to. They were not stuck so much. Have you seen this? But the next generation, it's difficult for them, our generation. 5, 10 years, 20 years, elder or younger, you know, we have. Amandeep is saying, is this also related to subconscious mind? Because of strong emotions attached to outcomes, the executor subconscious mind will do it. Yeah, 100%. For example, um, for example, you want to go for a walk, huh? But you are not finding it very motivating. You don't feel like waking up. But then one day you pushed yourself and you went for a walk. And when you went for a walk, I hope everyone is adult here and everyone is like, Akash, it's 9:15, 9:30, don't want to talk only Gyan stuff, and they're okay for some, you know, light-hearted talks. Are you okay for some light-hearted talks and you're adult? Okay. So one day you push yourself at 6 o'clock and you go for a walk. And when you reach to the park, you are like, wow, what a lovely gentry here in the park. Like I had never seen that these people live here. Oh, some very nice boys and girls have come to the park. They're walking, they're running, they're doing push-ups. And you know what? Suppose you are Amandeep, you're a guy, or you are Mohit, a couple of girls give you a good smile also. They're like, yeah, hi, good morning. And you're like, wow, wow, it's a good morning now, really. So what will happen? Automatically, the next day you'll feel like coming. You'll feel like coming. How many of you feel that, yeah, the chances of you turning up, Mohit is saying, I will 100%. कोई हाँ तो बोल दे एक बार स्माइल करके गुड मॉर्निंग तो बोल दे बस मैं तो हर रोज पार्क में ही जाऊंगा आई विल वर्क फ्रॉम पार्क होता है ना वर्क फ्रॉम होम आई विल वर्क फ्रॉम पार्क सो पॉइंट हियर बीइंग yes, when the outcome, there is some outcome and you are emotionally attached to that outcome, you are desirous of that outcome. It's a very favorable outcome in your mind, whatever that outcome is. Yeah, that depends upon the person. When that outcome is very solid, automatically action becomes easier. Or let me give you another example. You go for meditation, to some ashram, some place, some meditative group. You go there and you find the group is very cool. Yeah, they're all executives, entrepreneurs at a very high level. They've all come in good cars and they're very friendly and they're very supportive and they're not at all snobbish, and you like the common topics that are being discussed, and they're very welcoming to you also, and you are able to gel them with them. And after completing your meditation session and chanting and everything, you have tea also together, you have snacks also together, and they're like, bye, I hope, Amandeep, I'll see you again very soon. Tell me, are you likely to turn up again consistently tomorrow? Hello, if the group is good? Yes, the answer is yes. Because now the outcome has become even stronger. Yes, you wanted super consciousness, but now you want good friends also who are supportive. Now you want good community also, which is supportive. So consistency in itself holds no strength. The strength is with the outcomes. The strength is with the how strongly you feel for those outcomes. Obviously, in your subconscious mind and in your conscious mind. That's that's a that's a good point. That's a valid point. Now, first of all, the problem with people is their life is so cluttered that if I ask people, and I've noticed this, that what is that one thing that you want to be consistent about every day? Most of the people are blank. They're not able to take a decision. They are not able to reach a consensus in their mind. What is that one thing? They're like, oh, one, Akash. I'm not able to choose one. Which one should I put? My health is also screwed. My wealth is also screwed. My relationship is also screwed. Which one to start? So they either they want 10 things or they will not start with anything. How many of you have noticed this? Either they want 10 things, 10 goals, 10 things that they want to be consistent on, or they will not start. They are not able to come up with one. A big problem. Find one thing that you want to be consistent in. Find one thing. It's very important. Now you might say that, oh, if I'm consistent in this, then that area is not being worked upon. Don't worry, na. Today nothing is being worked upon. Today it is being worked upon at a very low level. At least some area will improve. Overall life is getting positive only, na. So what's the problem? This FOMO, na, fear of missing out. That if I work on my wealth, then my health will have to suffer. Are boss. Today, health is also suffering, wealth is also suffering, relationship is also suffering, your mind is also suffering, and Daddy, you are making everyone around you also suffer. They are also suffering. Are you getting what I'm saying? No, don't fight with me that I said that. Don't fight with me. If some area of your life will improve, that improvement will start at least. So make one decision, that one thing I'll start being consistent upon. Now, can we pick Akash 10? See, it's difficult. If you're not consistent in one or two things, then you can't pick up 10 because you don't have a muscle. You don't have that space left in your conscious mind. You don't have that space left in your willpower. You don't have that system, that routine so well placed that everything will fall into order, perfect order on day number 1. Very few people are able to accomplish that, and that's like very difficult. Personally, I've seen that. Start with one thing. Then after 15-20 days, pick up second. Then again third. Within a year, you will be unrecognizable. How many of you want to be unrecognizable within 1 year? In a good way, not in a bad way. Everything has two meanings. Unrecognizable. That your friends, your neighbors, people who, your relatives, they're not able to, well, are you the same Bulbul? Are you the same Archana? Are you the same Maru? My God, you're looking so young. You're looking so amazing, yaar. Dekho kya ho gaya? You're amazing. Not only in looks, in terms of your positivity, in terms of your mindset, in terms of your money that you're making. It takes only 6 months to become unrecognizable. But those 180 days, 6 months has approximately 180 days. Those 180 days have to be, you have to make them count. Hana? Tabhi to 6 months, otherwise to 60 years or less. You have to make them count. Keep that target. Becoming unrecognizable in next 6 months. Keep that target. Start from today onwards. Now, next question. Can we move on to the next one? Yes. The next question that comes in is, I'm not able to feel that inner motivation all the time. How many of you have this question? That inner motivation comes and goes. I'm not able to feel that all the time. And that's why I'm not able to work. That's why I'm not able to feel high. You have this problem? A lot of people ask this inner motivation. See, again, I'll tell you this. Motivation is highly, overrated. Always remember this. Motivation is always overrated. For example, I am doing this session with you, this mastermind call with you. Do you think I had to have a very high level of motivation to do this mastermind call with you? I need to have a really high motivation to do this with you. You feel that? Because if that's true, then there is something wrong in my mind. Or second thing, I don't love my work. I don't like my work. Whatever work I'm doing, I just hate it. I just want to avoid it at all costs. And hence, if I have to do it, I need to be really motivated. But if I'm comfortable with my work, if I like what I'm doing, and I am of the right mind, then boss, I don't need motivation to do it. I just need to schedule it. There needs to be a schedule, na? Ki boss, 9 o'clock Saturday we will meet. No, sorry, 9 o'clock Thursday we will meet. There needs to be a schedule. That's it. That schedule is there. I'll come. I'll stay prepared. I'll have my topic in my hand. I'll come, I'll add value, I'll try to solve problems, I'll try to solve doubts. So where is the need for motivation in that? Why do we need motivation? Okay. Suppose you have a habit of lying on the bed or on the sofa. You have a habit of playing mobile phone, social media all the time, mobile phone games all the time, mobile phone videos all the time. Then definitely, if that is your habit, if distractions are have captured you, then if you suppose have to do something, suppose you have to watch a course, you have to watch a you have to produce some report, you have to do some work, then you would need motivation to get from out of that state into the this state. Then you need motivation. But suppose you're a very sorted kind of a person, you know, in simple terms, sorted person. That Akash, I wake up early. After that, I go for workouts and all. I do some meditations, I do some visualizations. I know what my goals are for the day, what I need to accomplish in the day. And then I have my shower, I have my breakfast, I just go to my office, or I just start my meetings, or I just start preparing food for the day, or I just sit with my family for some time. And then I do my work. Then I keep on completing the work as per my schedule. In between, I take half hour of break. I relax, I chill, I watch some nice video on YouTube, or I watch some OTT for half an hour in the middle. I chill, I relax, and then I'm back to work. I finish all the things that are to be done today. I take my to-do list. I'm grateful. I'm happy. I spend quality time. Then I again chill. I relax. I do whatever I want to for my own self. And then I sleep. Where was the need of motivation, my friend? Tell me. Where was the need of motivation in? Can you find a need for motivation in this? Come on, guys. I want you to answer this. I just told you a routine of a person. Where was the need for motivation? Where was the need to feel motivated? Emotions are all not always same. So you are saying, suppose we are feeling low, then we need motivation to feel high, right? Okay. Suppose you are feeling low, then you need motivation to feel high. But the problem that I've seen with people is that motivation that they take from the external environment, that becomes addictive, and then you don't even realize when that motivation has transformed from motivational videos to political videos, to songs, to Purane songs, to movie trailers, to vlogs, to car videos, to house videos, to farmhouse videos, to educational videos, to skill building videos, to get rich quick schemes, and to this and to that. And after 1 hour, when you'll check, you are still demotivated. Hello, am I right here? You're still demotivated. When you feel low, then in that moment, you don't need motivation, my friend. You need to change your state. Now, do you call changing your state motivation? Khushbu, type yes or no. Do you call changing your state motivation? Is that motivation? Because I think motivation is something else. Changing your state is something else. Suppose you're feeling low, something bad has happened, someone has spoken rudely to you. Suppose your husband has said, Khushbu, come here. What is this? I told you to do this. Why didn't you do this? Useless. Now you're feeling low. How come my husband is talking to me like this? Or your mother says something to you, or your mother-in-law says something to you, or your child says something to you, or whoever in the world, your manager says something to you, your client says something to you, and you're feeling low. Now, is feeling low good? How many of you feel that feeling low is good? You should feel low. Yes, you should feel low. Huh? Do you think it's good? Answer is no, it's not good. Feeling low is not good. Then you have to change your emotions from feeling low to feeling high. But that is not called motivation, my friend. That is not called motivation. That is called change of state. Now you'll ask me, Akash, how to change the state? We have a lot of uh, mastermind calls, full 1 hour plus dedicated onto that. You can watch them, or we'll again take it up in some other mastermind session. We'll again repeat it. But if you're feeling low and you want to feel high, you don't need motivation. You need to change your state. Then in the entire day, where was motivation required? Maruk is saying it is required when we have to do something which we don't like. Okay, you have to do something. Your manager has said that, Maruk, do this. You don't like that. But there is a deadline for that, and you have to do it. You have to figure out, you know how to do it, but you don't like that one. You don't like creating that PPT. You don't like creating that proposal. You don't like creating that report. But your manager has said it has to be submitted. Yaar, karo jaldi. Do it. Do you need motivation now? Hello? Do you need motivation? The answer is no. In most of the cases, no. You need motivation when you have to work, but there is no point of working. Even if you don't work, life is going on. Then you need motivation to work. How do you define motivation? Khushbu? Is desire towards your outcome, a high desire towards your outcome motivation? High desire, high hunger for your outcome, is that motivation? You desire that? Do you define motivation like that? See, motivation is just a emotion. It's just a kick. It's a dopamine. And you'll be surprised to know this. Then that in high levels of motivations, your productivity goes down. Do you know this? How many of you have felt this? That when you're motivated, then your productivity goes down. Your focus goes down. Then you want to treat yourself, you want to see more motivation, you want to consume more motivation. Motivation is like that aloo ka parantha. You want to have one more. Motivation is like that, beer. You want to have one more. More motivation is like sip of Pepsi in hot weather. You want to have more. You want to keep on having it. That's what motivation is. Disassociate yourself from motivation from today onwards. Very few people in life have succeeded because of motivation. Very few. I have seen more lives getting destroyed than lives getting built due to motivation. Yeah, motivation may be required once in a while. Suppose you have someone has a really bad breakup. Hmm? They're completely shattered. They are feeling so low. Yeah. Then to see, and you're not able to see that ray of hope, then probably motivation is required to stand on your feet. Suppose you're fired from your job, and that job was very important for you, for your self-respect, for your money, for everything, and your confidence is broken, then probably you need motivation, you need support to get up and stand on your feet. Suppose there was a big deal that you were working upon, and a lot of things were standing on that deal, were dependent upon that deal, and that deal didn't happen. Now, yeah, you may need some support, some motivation to again get up and work on the next thing. Otherwise, in day-to-day stuff, why is motivation required? Tell me. In day-to-day stuff, why is motivation required? It's a joke. If you have to see motivation in a day-to-day work, in day-to-day activities, it's a joke. Hmm? Amandeep is asking, in all those situations also, the outcome approach, the hunger, the desire should be the way to go. See what happens when something big and bad happens sometimes, Amandeep. Hmm? Then you lose a sense of direction. Hmm? Have you, do you know this word recalibration? How many of you have heard that word calibration, recalibration? Have you heard about that? Sometimes when you are going somewhere and there is a Google map, and you you have seen that Google map, uh, now you want to again, see where you are. You have to recenter it. Have you seen recentering in Google map? You have to push recenter so that again it comes back to your actual position. So at that time, we forget everything. Some big things happen, big bad things happen. Our life goes for a toss, or some big boredom comes in life. Some big, uh, some big grand mistake we make in life. We are not able to forgive ourselves. Then probably motivation is required. Otherwise, motivation is not required on a day-to-day basis, my friends, and especially 10 times a day. Yeah, it's good to feel motivated. It feels good. It's not good, but it feels good. It's not required. So when that thought comes, अरे यार, how to have that inner motivation? अरे boss, क्यों चाहिए? क्या करोगे? What do you want to do with it? Tell me. What's the use? Akash, without inner motivation, I feel dull. अरे, so then you need to change your state. You need to run. You need to work out. You need to laugh, smile. You need to love your family. You need to love your friends. You need to love nature. You need to be grateful. You need to have that, you know, desire for a big car, for a big house, for multiple houses, for a comfortable life, big life, grand life, for peace of mind, for happiness. That desire should be there. Most of the people are confused what is motivation, or most of the people have no bloody idea what is motivation. So some people come to me and say, Akash, I want to be a motivational speaker. I'm very critical of them. 15-20 minutes we spend on discussing what is a motivational speaker, who is a motivational speaker, and why should people pay you to motivate someone. Motivation is overrated. It's the most overrated thing in today's generation. Motivation, not required. Desire is required. Do you call desire motivation? Some people say desire नहीं होना चाहिए. अरे क्यों नहीं होना चाहिए? Some people say desire is bad for life. Please, if you are living in a family, if you're living in a materialistic world, पारिवारिक सांसारिक जीवन, we call it in Hindi. If you're living in that, why not have desire? You know, if you are sitting in a cave in Himalayas, you also have a desire. Maybe a desire for super consciousness, a desire to achieve the real truth, uncover the real truth. That is also desire, na? Desiring a Mercedes is bad, but desiring nirvana is good, huh? Desiring moksha is good, but desiring a very luxurious life is bad. अरे ये तो subjective हो गया ना? This is then very unfair, na? That your desire is good, my desire is bad. My desire is the best, your desire is bad. This is like husband and wife, brother and sister, mother-in-law and daughter-in-law kind of a relation, neighbor kind of a relation. You're fighting. No. Every desire is good. Whatever you are desiring, it's good. No problems. Desire. Don't just hurt anyone in the process. Don't spoil lives in the process. Don't spoil nature in the process. Leave things better than before. Don't leave things broken. Leave things built, created, sustained, empowered, clean, dignified. Keep things better. Divide the sorrows of people, multiply their happiness, multiply their wealth, multiply their health, and divide all the negative emotions. Yeah, that's good. If that is your desire, what's wrong in it? And in the meanwhile, you can have a couple of big cars and 10, 15 properties. What's bad in that? No problems. Imagine a person always full life, wanted big house, big car, huge bank balance, rental income, dividend income, good portfolio, and then lives till 70, 80 and then dies, but never was able to achieve that. Do you think that would be a happy end of life? Hello? Do you think that would be a happy end of life? For full life he wanted, but never achieved. For full life he wanted amazing things, but never experienced, never was able to experience. Do you feel that's a happy life? Happy ending? Answer is no. What's the problem? You desire it, achieve it. You desire it, achieve it. Why not? All right. So guys, from today onwards, don't run about consistency, run towards the outcomes, goals, desires. And second point, don't run after inner motivation. Don't run out after outer motivation. Maybe once in 6 months, once in 3 months, no, education is good. Some people will say, then we will not attend your mastermind. Arey boss, in mastermind, I am not motivating. I am working on a philosophy of life. Once a week, understanding the philosophy of life is not bad. But yeah, every day, 5 times, 10 times, watching motivational videos, if that is your routine, till the time you get rid of that routine, money will not come, success will not come and happiness will not come. Till the time you are addicted to that routine. You need to get rid of that routine quickly from today onwards. All right. I hope I was able to add value to your life, guys, today. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next week, Thursday. Yes. Take care, guys. Take care. Thank you, Amandeep. Thank you. Blessings are working, Amandeep. Huh? You have been blessing me for more than 2 years now. It's working now. Thank you. Bye-bye.